Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me for some more Halo 2. So we are picking up where we left off with kind of the Master Chief and battling with the Covenant on Earth, and that was kind of the big thing there was the Covenant had finally invaded Earth. They'd slipped past the orbital defenses or whatever, and we had to destroy that main cruiser, that main ship. That was kind of our goal. In doing so, we took out a Scarab, which I guess is a vehicle. It's not really an enemy in and of itself. But the main point, especially with the kind of the ending cutscene, was that the spaceship was basically teleporting out of Earth's atmosphere or something to that effect. I didn't realize that that was kind of the way that things transport or teleport in the Halo universe. That's basically what it was getting at, kind of with that ending scene, and that was what caused that explosion as well. Is that's just how it works with that kind of device, which I'm okay with because we've seen before a little bit with the first Halo game. And I kind of mentioned like, oh, that's very convenient the way they had that teleporting system on the Halo ring. This is kind of similar to that, and that's basically just a device used to just move things forward. So I'm okay with that. I just needed some more understanding as to why it was happening. And then the urgency of it was that we had to follow it through the portal so we could not lose it, because it's important that we obviously take it down. So now that that's all being, now that's all completed, we're moving on. And apparently, this next level is called the Arbiter. So I got a hunch about what's gonna show up in the next level. So let's just get into it. Okay. This makes more sense now seeing that.
Left this baggage. Any cell will do. Why not toss him in with this lot? They could use the meat. Them? What about us? My belly aches, and his flesh is seared just the way I like it. Quiet! You two whimper.
Why are the Covenant talking about eating each other?
He's not meant for the jails.
Why is that part of it?
Hierarchs have something special in mind.
Hierarchs. Okay. So this is kind of what was interesting to me about first booting up the game, was this idea of kind of different perspectives, right? Because I think we actually started with the Arbiter, and I didn't realize it was the Arbiter until it was kind of... See, the thing is I don't know if this is all kind of spoilers. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to know that this is the Arbiter or not, but the subtitles kind of ruined that for me. I mean, I knew he was going to show up at some point, but I didn't realize it was going to be like so soon, right away, right?
And take your brutes with you.
Tartarus.
Release the prisoner.
I like that name.
The council decided to have you hung by your entrails and your corpse paraded through the city.
Well, that's nice.
Ultimately, the terms of your execution are up to me.
I am already dead.
Indeed. Do you know where we are?
The mausoleum of the Arbiter.
Quite so. Here rests the vanguard of the great journey. Every arbiter from first to last. Each one created and consumed in times of extraordinary crisis.
The taming of the Hunters, the Grunt Rebellion. Were it not for the Arbiters, the Covenant would have broken long ago.
Even on my knees, I do not belong in their presence.
Halo's destruction was your error, and you rightly bear the blame. But the Council was overzealous. We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy, one who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the High Council.
Our prophets are false. Open your eyes, my brothers.
So what I'm getting from this is that the Covenant is actually like a religion or something. I don't know if that's exactly what it's getting at, but it's talking about faith and the prophets and stuff like that. Heretics. Being overzealous. It's a very interesting way of
I can no longer command.
setting up
Lead troops into battle.
the faction. I didn't
But
really think it would describe them as like,
and you shall
is that kind of way, but that's actually a really interesting take on them. And the other thing is that, so what this is basically there's like multiple arbiters. So it's not even just like
The council.
that's his name or anything like that. Like the Arbiter is a is a is a role basically.
You will die, as each arbiter has before.
Okay.
You. The council will have their corpse.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's why there's so many of them then. So they send some poor bastard, they call him the Arbiter and say, "Hey, go do this." And then they all fucking die. It's all coming together now. Okay. This is really good because I think I would have needed this. If you just drop some guy and call him the Arbiter, I wouldn't know anything about it. But this basically says like, okay, here's, you know, it was just some regular ass elite, and then they're like, oh, you're gonna die anyway. We're just gonna put you in this role that's made for people to die. And I don't know if that's specifically tied to the religion thing exactly, but then there's that kind of that other aspect too, where it's like, I don't know, the way that they view each other, right, within the covenant, so to speak, and that's probably where the name comes from to boot. Our Lord's creations. Okay, well, if I didn't think it was a religious reference before, or kind of a structure like that, I do now. Fascinating stuff, guys. Fascinating.
This armor suits you, but it cannot hide that mark. Nothing ever will. You are the Arbiter, the will of the prophets. But these are my elites. Their lives matter to me, yours does not. That makes two of us.
Hmm. So I wonder. So one of the lines the Arbiter had was basically, "I'm already dead," and then with that line there, where he's like, his life doesn't matter in his mind or whatever. I wonder if that's like, because he was talking in the cutscene like, I can no longer lead ships. Like, I don't know if it's because people viewed him like as disgraced. Because you remember that whole business at the beginning, right? Where they were it was basically like a trial. Like they stuck his ass up there and then they branded him, so to speak. Like, here, you're a traitor or whatever. And I wonder now if like now that he's lost his past role, he's like, well, now I don't care. I don't care about my life. I've lost all that I had. Maybe that's why he was so willing to accept this role then, which is, from what I garner, like basically a suicidal role. So many different things, because you don't, I don't know. I can't say that I've ever heard of this kind of structure or this kind of role in terms of like human factions and games and stuff like that. Not like that historical context can't provide some of that, but to apply it to an alien species like this and do it so like I can catch on to this, I think, pretty well, unless I'm mistaken, of course. Then I look like a fucking fool. So, okay, so now I finally have it. How does this work? All right, we got that. All right, we're in business. Am I the first lance? Now, okay, so how does this work then if we're fighting as the Covenant then?
The storm has masked our approach, and it should have their local battle net in disarray. We have the element of surprise for now.
What is this place anyway?
Engage active camouflage. Reveal yourselves only after the Arbiter has joined battle with the enemy.
What?
You may wish to do the same, Arbiter. But take heed.
Oh,
Your armor system is
how do I do that?
new as ours. Your camouflage will not last forever.
Shit. And of course, this is where not knowing the controls really hurts me. How do I become invisible then? I'm like those elites from the last game. And now it's time to take my revenge. See, I knew it. Everything happens for a reason. Shit. Okay, reload, throw a grenade, use things. It's one of them. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Any word on our missing brothers?
Oh shit. Okay, that didn't that didn't work out very well. God damn it. Oh. Who's okay, let me get a oh my god, look at that. That is disgusting. So what are we these aren't humans that we're fighting though, obviously, but like they got the shields and stuff and then they sound like elites, so is this just like different Covenant basically? Oh, we're sliding. I like this. This is an interesting kind of environmental hazard, so to speak. Your righteous anger. That's what I'm saying.
They shall not see me coming.
All right, so okay. So my little circle up there is what okay, so that's like my charge on it or whatever. Okay. And then if you shoot, you break it. Got it. Okay. Oh. The fuck out of my way. Trying to kill shit here.
Before you die, you shall know.
Shut your ass up. There we go. I like these, but I feel like it goes through charge quite quickly. What's up, man? Is that
Sentinels, the holy warriors of the sacred range. Why have they sided with these heretics?
huh?
No one see me now.
Oh, yeah, how do I... So the Sentinels... Okay. The Sentinels are back. Well, so the last time we saw them, then we were on Halo. But that's not what this is it? We're not on a Halo ring, are we? Or like the remains of the other one, maybe? I guess I'm not really sure. I don't think it explained. Unless you're telling me that they can just kind of be anywhere, which, I mean, is fine. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, they're pushovers with these double plasma rifles, though. I like that. One other thing too that I noticed with it, it's not quite as bombastic or anything, but this music is really interesting. It's almost like scary, or like it's kind of a creepy vibe, but I don't know. That's not really what I'm feeling per se, but it's like I think that's what it's trying to get at. That's kind of interesting. Speaking of which, oh, real nice. Fascinating. Looks pretty good, to be honest. Not gonna lie. definitely prefer this version, but I gotta give it credit where it's due, right? What the fuck are we doing here, fellas? Are we supposed to... Did I miss something? Oh. Let me get... Oh, hang on. How do I, Oh, it doesn't let me go forward. Okay. So they said that the Sentinels were siding with the Heretics. So... with these Heretics, then... It's still... like, Covenant and stuff, right? Like, it's elites and whatever, I can see that. But... I don't... Is this supposed to be, like... a civil war kind of deal? Or what is going on? Because, like... I figured the point of it was just, like... with the Covenant, you have all these different... kind of creatures together. But now you're showing me creatures that are not... part of the club, so to speak. Where are you running? Get your ass back here. Oh, he's got one. Hang on. I like this. This makes this... I feel like this just makes it so much easier having two of these. Thank you. Where'd he go? He's not on my... he's not on my radar. Surprise, bitch. I wanted him to keep going up and get into my... run into my guys there, but he wasn't freaking moving fast enough. Oh, god damn it. Well. Alright. You can't win them all, I guess. Oh, you motherfucker. You just... I was the one trying to do the sneaking up, and he snuck up on me. Clever. What's the sense in having these... whatever... these... lines here? Oh, hang on, I'm taking fire. Oh, god damn, they're fucking clever. They where am I? I'm missing them. They keep sneaking up on me. I'm the one with the invisibility. I should be better about this. Oh, fucker. I think there was still one up here, though. Aha! You're not that smart, though. Okay. That's what I'm saying. What is this? What's the beat people button again? That's it. Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, see, I've been avoiding trying that because I didn't want to drop my gun here. Wart. What are you fucking warting on about? Oh. Hey, good job. You gave him the business.
We'll destroy them together, Arbiter.
Sounds good to me. Danger zone. That's me. Coming right at you. It's kind of an interesting level design, to be honest. What I noticed when I'm looking at this here, and I'm curious actually what it looks like in the other one too. Okay, not bad. Is that it does kind of look all the same, which has me a little bit concerned because that was one of the few criticisms I had about Halo 1 was that a lot of the shit basically looked the same and it played the same for the most part. I'm kind of worried that that's what's going to happen here because there's no real diversity so much in how some of these like tunnels and rooms and stuff look. I could see where it'd be very easy to repeat this, right? To have just the same kind of shit over and over again. But I will say one of the things I do notice is that we're at least like descending. So I wonder if what happens when we get to the bottom, right? All right, one of mine is out of batteries though. Yeah, I don't know about that though. I already talked about my difficulty in being able to kind of do both of those at the same time. How about this one? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I'm sliding. Hang on. Thing is I gotta actually manually reload the needler though. I kind of liked having two plasmas because it was like you could just kind of fire and forget. Obviously it overheats and everything, but I don't have to keep track of my ammo in that kind of way. Well, where are you going? All right, here's what we'll do. Just because I'm almost out of that other one. Actually, never mind. I'll take those. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, you let him know. You let him know what's up. What'd you call me?
Deal with him, my brothers. I will defend the Oracle. It must not be silent.
Ah. That's pretty good. Maybe I should be more willing to try that. Hey.
Heretics are mobilizing their air forces, Arbiter. Get after their leader, but watch your back. I'm sending one of our bandits to support you.
Okay. Well, I had a lot of difficulty driving this in the last game because I think it's like if you don't move forward, you basically just drop. Okay, I don't know. All right, let me get a hang of the controls here. Okay, so yeah, forward. So that's how you just, so you can't. Okay. You can't really back up then, so you really got to just keep going forward. It's not quite as bad because if I take it off here, you don't just fall, right? But if you press it, you go forward faster, which obviously makes sense. But okay, interesting. Okay. I'll just follow this thing then. What is this? Now this will be kind of... Huh. Definitely, I don't know. I really appreciate the ability to swap that though. It's just so gorgeous looking, but honestly, like looking at Halo 2, like the original version, I would genuinely be curious about a playthrough with these graphics to kind of see what it looks like, you know, in its entirety. Obviously, like I flip back and forth here to kind of get some snippets and stuff. And this really does look and sound so gorgeous, but I gotta kind of appreciate it. I think this does actually look not that bad, and it does look better than Halo 1 did. But then again, like I said, I don't know how long after Halo 2 came out. So maybe just the kind of the technology of it, they could just do more, which makes sense, right? But doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't look or feel that bad. It's just obviously, I think you just kind of, you got to appreciate kind of the beauty of this version though. We're moving around, just stop it. What's going on with that? Oh. Okay. Okay, so that's how you do the speed boost, okay. But you can't shoot while you're doing it. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. Whoa. What's going on with that? My Banshee has seen better days, I think.
No sign of the heretic leader or door is vanished. We must keep searching.
Hang on, can I, shit, now how do I get out of this thing? Let me get the newer model here. Now we're talking. Shit, I want to like just not move forward, but you can't, like I said, you can't really, there's not like a reverse button. You just, when you press it, you just fall down instead. I just, ugh. I don't know. It's more, I'll tell you what, it's definitely smoother than Combat Evolved was, for sure. That Banshee just felt so weird, but yeah, I don't know. It's not, maybe it's just my aversion to vehicles. Let's chalk it up to that.
Let us continue.
All right, following you. What was your plan there? How'd that go? Oh, evasive maneuvers. Fuck, you really got to get in closer, or else be able to lead your shots like that. If I wasn't in this, I might be able to do it, but I can't do it, I don't think. Not that good. Huh? Ooh.
Heretic leader to this part of the station. Clear that landing zone and get
What's going on down there? Is that the storm? Oh, whoa. Hang on a second. Oh, shit. Bail out. God damn it. All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. The Oracle. Okay.
What is it? That stench. I've smelled it before.
What? The Oracle? Does he smell? Oh, that reminds me. Seeing him. I haven't tried this thing yet, have I? Ugh. What the? Excuse me.
What happened here?
Had bad feeling about morning food nipple.
What?
Heretic!
Hold your fire. Hold your fire. I wondered who the prophets would send to silence me. An arbiter.
What's he got going on in his mouth there? What's happening there?
He's using a hollow drum. He must be close. Come out so we may kill you. Get in line.
Fair enough. Okay, now what?
Stand firm. The flood is upon us.
What? What? Oh, for God's sake, it's these little fucking bulb things. Oh, that's an actual one there. Oh, whoa, 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 what the fuck is this?
Arbiter, focus on the fight.
Give me a second here. I gotta think about what's going on.
Arbiter, speak your mind.
I'll speak my mind. Why are the flood back? What happened to all that? I thought the whole point was to take him out on the Halo ring.
Heretic fools, what have they done?
That's what I'm saying. The fools. Why did they bring the flood back?
Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our reinforcements.
Now I will say, for what it's worth. Okay, well the other thing before I talk about this, what the fuck was going on with this thing there? It wasn't like he just got back up, which obviously I've seen before, and like that's what I'm expecting. Again, my whole point was like the flood are they seem like zombies, right? But it's like that one was like writhing around on the floor. One of the little ones was on top of it. It's like, so is that how they're supposed to get back up? And I just didn't see that in the last game, or kind of, you know what I mean? Because that's what it looked like. But to my main point, so the flood being back, the thing is like the flood were the most interesting part of the last game, in my opinion. It's just the thing is that they also only ended up having, they showed up in like kind of the back half, maybe not even that, right? It was more towards kind of the end. I think I'm only on like the 4th or 5th mission, unless I'm dead. Now I don't know how long Halo 2 is, but surely we're still in the beginning half of the game, and they've already made an appearance, so I don't know, like, I'm kind of excited about that, because like I said, I think they were the best part of the last game. Kind of the story implications of them were fascinating to me. It's just them showing up here now, like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You know what I mean? Like, what that will bring. That's exciting, actually. Also, whoa, okay, that's got a little bit of a slide to it, right? Oh, he's just in bits and chunks now. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh. Here's what I'm kind of thinking about, guys. Is like, I'm trying to put these kind of different perspectives together, because like I said, in the game thus far, we've seen these cutscenes with the Arbiter and stuff like that, and then we swapped over to the Master Chief, and that was interesting. I liked that. Now that we're actually playing as the Arbiter, as his own kind of thing, and then presumably at some point we'll go back to the Master Chief because it's his game after all. What will happen if these two things like converge on one another? You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure at some point the Arbiter is supposed to like meet the Master Chief in some way, right? And what I figured this would be was more about the Covenant fighting the humans and not so much the Covenant fighting other Covenant and now the Flood, because the Master Chief has not faced the Flood in this game yet, right? But now that they're showing it in this way, you know, so early into the game, can I expect that when we go back to the Master Chief, you know, like right off the bat, are we just going to go back to fighting the Covenant? Are we going to be doing kind of the Covenant and the Flood? Or is it going to be more like some of those levels where it was basically just the Flood, you know, and from Combat Evolved? I guess I don't really know. I think part of it is I'm still trying to decide which of the enemies I still like fighting. So in Combat Evolved, I wasn't sure if I liked fighting the Covenant or the Flood more. I think I might have to give it to the Flood, just because I thought it was fun to be able to kind of just mow them down with the shotgun. But I haven't played Halo 2 enough to make a decisive opinion about that, as far as how I like fighting the Covenant. Because it's a different game. It doesn't operate the same way. But now they throw this other faction in so soon, and it's like, okay, well, I hadn't made up my mind about the first people we were fighting. Now I gotta think about somebody else that we're fighting. I don't know. It's just different, is all. It's not bad. It's just, it makes me think, is all it is. And that's great. That's okay, too, right? If the game makes you kind of think about what you're doing and why, that's a good sign, I think. Overall, it's kind of how I feel about playing as the Arbiter and kind of what's showing up now versus what was happening when we were the Master Chief. That's all it is. And that's kind of what a dual perspective allows you to do. And I talked about this in other games as well. I think I most notably I referenced that this is one of the things I actually liked the most about Call of Duty World at War, was how different kind of each side felt. And this feels very different from the Master Chief's parts of the game thus far, right? It's just kind of what happens next, where if the Master Chief ends up fighting the Flood, like, does that look different than this here now, right? With the Arbiter. I don't know. A lot of different things. That's all I'm saying. All right. So now, with all that being said, what the fuck are we doing here? Have I asked that question yet? We're here for the heretic leader. I get that. But now that this is happening, is that still the plan? Also, I didn't realize this is basically just a giant elevator. Okay. Huh. Oh, whoa. Okay. So I gotta watch out for that. I didn't realize you had such a lunge to it. Almost sent my ass over the edge. By the way, let's is that the bottom or what is that? Is that we close? Nope. Apparently not. God damn it. All right. Round 2. Try again. You think the Sentinels would be more focused on fighting the Flood? I thought that was kind of the whole point of the last game, was you had the monitor and you had the Sentinels were lasering them down, right? That's why we wanted to fire the ring, I thought. What is going on? You got him? Okay, respect. Oops.
Weapons to burn these bodies. Every one is a vessel for the front.
Yeah, what's going on there exactly? Wow. I gotta give it credit. That's actually a lot more detailed than the last game, even in the old version. But let's see this one. Oh my lord. Disgusting. Fascinating, but disgusting. Here we go. Okay. Right, so much for that.
Come out! Your death will be quick and painless.
Oh, that'll work. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, it's these ones. So, I assume that they still explode, right? Okay, yeah, they do. So I was like, okay, do I really want to... do I really want to go up and whack him? Oh, he wanted... Hey, stop it. Stay down. Excuse me. I'm on your side, brother.
Heretics, above!
Hmm. Oh, shit. Well, if the flood is such a threat, we might want to put our differences aside and kind of, you know, square them away first. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, this is not... Honestly, though, the plasma rifle is not as good as taking out those little ones as the other game with the AR. Because you could... That was easy. But this is... Hey. Stop it. Now, see, he's showing up on the radar. Where is he? Here he is. Yeah? Okay. Oh, wow. That's actually quite similar. Shit. Oops. Oh. Well, all right then. Be that way, I guess. Oh, that was... Okay. That would have been impressive. Well, this just not... I mean, I will say that this is basically... I mean, I don't know if it's nearly as fun or as efficient now that I slid across the room like that. But this is basically the shotgun equivalent, right? Where with the shotgun, I could just kind of mow them down, like I said. But this is... It's similar, right? Because I could just walk up and slap them and they just fall down. But I don't know if it's nearly as efficient. All right, no, seriously though, what are we doing here, though? We're still... I feel like we're still in the same fucking areas. It was the elevator, now it's here. Our force multiply. What did he say? Here, I'm almost out of... So, the sword has... Because it shows it up there. It has, like, ammo? Sort of? Or, like, energy? Well, I guess that's really what it is. It's like these things basically go off of battery or something, in a way. Something to that effect. So, I guess that's the same issue with the sword, then? That's not the fucking... Okay. Watch for that. Excuse me. Okay.
The storm is about to hit. We cannot maintain our position. Bring the phantoms close to the mine. We are not leaving until the leader of these heretics is dead.
Oh, now this is interesting, though. And there was a little bit of this. Where you have the Covenant, or whatever, that version of the Covenant, and then you have the Flood. Fighting one another. Whereas in the last game, obviously, as a Master Chief, it was like, okay, when can I sneak around and just let them battle it out? Right? And that was interesting. I didn't expect that in this game, and so quickly to boot. Like I said, I feel like we're really just still in kind of the beginning parts of the game. We have all these things that were so cool about kind of the last part, or the last game, I should say, showing up here as well. So you have the Flood, you have kind of this three-way battle, so to speak, right? And then, of course, well, I guess you could even say four-way, because the Sentinels are part of this too, technically. Although I think they're actually with the other side of this Covenant, which is interesting. I can get these guys with it too, can I? Yeah, sure I can. Oh, sorry, hang on. Shit.
Its reach exceeded its grasp.
Wow, there's a lot of fucking doors here. What's going on with this?
Heretic boss. You see?
Is that him? Get off of me.
This will save me from the storm, but you will be consumed.
Arbiter, where is he?
Stinking floodbait boxed himself in tight. We'll never break through this.
Then we shall force him out. How? The cable. I'm going to cut it. Get everyone back to the ships.
What?
Return to the landing zone. The Arbiter will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
Okay, so we gotta flush him out?
We shall not forget your sacrifice.
What's this about?
Keep your blade handy. I doubt the cable can withstand his bite.
Okay. I gotta go up and cut the cable. What? A cable? So no channels for him, or what? Ah, shit. Oh, they got him too. Alright, we got sword combat. Well, I might as well take... So... Okay, so here. Let me take the one with the newer battery. Not these guys, though. They explode. Okay, just like that. See you later. Oh, all right. Hey, watch this. Hang on a second. I'm a little busy. Okay. God damn it. Ah, shit. Yeah, why go fight amongst yourselves? Why you gotta bring me into this? Okay, but what is this about a cable now? Okay. Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, well, you probably should have explained that. It's not one cable, it's so what'll be 3 cables then, basically. Okay, well, should have probably said something, or I don't know. I mean, I was looking at it, I was like, okay, so where is it? But then it's like, you got these tubes? I guess that's it? Then why not say something? Ah, fuck it, whatever. I figured it out, didn't I? That's the main point.
One final cable officer.
Am I not? Hey. There we go. Okay. Now, let me grab a new sword while I can here. Okay, so now I gotta go back down to that door then, right? Oh, oh, oh! Yep. Just, there you go. Land nice and gracefully. Okay.
That's it. The station is in free fall.
No shit. You think I'm fucking blind here or what? Like, I can't... I can't... Okay, so now let me get back down to that box he was in.
We'll stay with you as long as we can.
I'm out of batteries here. The fuck is this? Okay, this one actually is ammo then. And not very much of it. Alright, interesting. Oh, hey, get back here. It's one of these doors. I'll find him yet. There he is. The fuck out of my way. I need a place to hide. And you're... There we go. Okay. Oh, so I need... Somebody's got to have something for me here. Alright, that'll work. Am I... Can I make that? Is that... What are we doing here? Is that the button? See, this is where a waypoint or something would be very handy. Oh, here we go. Here's a... There we are. That do it? Did I get it? Nice. Smart. Oops. Nope, I want 2 of them. There we go. Oh. All right, we got an air battle. Let's get it. Oh, how does this work, though? Somebody is taking me out, though. Oh, and there I go. I'm falling up. Okay, then. Interesting. These motherfuckers. What? What's going on here? I'm getting tricked or something. I'll just fly past them. So I just gotta go over here anyway, right? These vehicles, man, I tell you, these vehicle sections, they got away with having a way. Nice job. He's like, ah, fuck it. It worked, didn't it? Here, I want a new battery on my sword. There we go. Oh. Oh, God, they look even worse than they did, but it's disgusting. This is the right way, yes? I'm following... Follow the enemies, follow the green doors. Green means go. How is it the flood? Now, here's what I don't understand, though, too. Is like, so the flood are all around this area. But this is... We were here before, weren't we? So, like, how did the flood manage to get here? But they weren't here originally, right? They weren't here when we came in the first place. I don't get it. How do you maneuver around this station? So, like... Shut up. Oh, whoa, okay, got some air on that one. Get out of my way. Shit. I gotta utilize my grenades more, I think, but I was using the dual-wield guns for so long, I didn't... You can't really do anything else, which is fine, I guess. I mean, that makes sense, but... Even so, it kind of limits my options.
Heretic. Arbiter, I would rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you
Huh?
these lies? The Oracle.
Hello, I am 343 Guilty Spark. I am the monitor of Installation 04.
This fucking thing lived.
How they would sacrifice us all for nothing.
More questions?
Well, I guess that explains the Sentinels, is that they're following around the monitor.
The elites are blind, Arbiter. But I will make them see.
Huh? So what was... So... Well, now was the whole... I thought the whole point was to kill the heretic leader, right? Which, fine. So... Now, obviously, I know what heretic means. Is this the point, then? Is this, like... He's got a way of looking at things differently because of the monitor? Like, is he following the monitor, then? Kind of like the Sentinels are? Because that's what it I mean, literally looks like, right? Monitor's flying around here and shit. God damn it. Where'd he fucking go? Oh, what? How is it? It's a hologram. How is it hitting me? I've been bamboozled. There's a couple of them flying around here. That's the real one, then? Ah, you can't trick me.
Unfortunate. His edification was most enjoyable.
I had no choice, Holy Oracle. This heretic imperiled the great journey.
Oracle, great journey. Why do you meddlers insist on using such inaccurate verbiage?
Oh.
That is the Oracle.
So it is. Come, we are leaving this system.
Why don't we pause it there and kind of talk about that? Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of moving pieces kind of in these parts. Now that we've been introduced to the Arbiter, not just through cutscenes though, but actually through, you know, kind of a playable sequence, right? Actually being as him and, you know, going through things with the Covenant, right? Which is a fascinating idea. Like I said, I think this that kind of dual perspective thing, I think it really works here. It's just there's so many different things with the Arbiter's levels, right, in this part, where, you know, I talked, obviously, I kind of talked at length about kind of the introduction of the Flood and stuff like that, and I don't feel the same weight of consequences on the story as I did in Halo 1. I don't think that the Flood are bad here. I don't think they're nearly as fun, though, and I also don't think that they have nearly as many implications as they did in Halo 1, right? Because the threat of the Flood was kind of, for me anyway, what drove the back half of the story, right? This idea of, like, this, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, but basically these zombie creatures that are capable of making more of themselves and, you know, consuming basically life, you know, any living thing to make more of themselves, right? That's kind of a frightening thing, but that's also why we needed to, like, destroy the Halo ring or fire the Halo ring, kind of depending on your perspective in Halo 1. Having the Flood here it's not nearly as threatening, and I don't think it makes nearly as much sense. Did it ever, I don't know if it ever explained why we were, like, what the place was that we were at, right? Like, I was like, okay, is this part of the old Halo ring? and some of the floods survived? Is this like a separate kind of facility? Because it's a big facility, but it's not like it just doesn't explain it. And not everything needs to be explained. I'm not lost or anything on the story. It's just I'm interested is what it is. And I'd like to know more. I'd like to understand why the flood are here. And then on top of that, you have these heretic covenant. So I guess the point of it is that they're not believers in the faith, so to speak. That's what a heretic, I mean, like that's what it means. So they came to this place, and then I don't know what connection they have with the Monitor and the Sentinels, but they showed up as well, right? So you have either the Heretic is following the Monitor, or the Monitor and the Sentinels are following the Heretic. There's some kind of relationship there. Obviously not anymore because we killed the Heretic leader, but that's just interesting to me. And then it's like maybe they went there to like destroy the flood, or like that's where that was just their base. And it just happened to be next to the flood, which maybe they were using as a way of like repelling people, like discouraging people from coming there to stop them. It's like, hey, if you come here, you're going to have to deal with the flood, right? That's kind of an interesting idea. It didn't say anything like that, but that, I mean, I could see where that might be the case, kind of implying that. But kind of as far as wrapping all that up then, so you have now the Monitor is with, I guess I'll say that he's with the Covenant because Tartarus grabbed him there at the end, right? And then the Heretic leader is dead, which was our goal. You know, that was the whole point of it. So what's kind of next for the Arbiter then? And then like what I really want to know is what are we going to do with the flood? Because they've introduced it here with the Arbiter's levels and not the Chief's levels, right? And I still don't know where exactly that system was, if it was, you know, like I said, part of kind of the old Halo ring, or what exactly, or it was this new facility, which I gotta imagine, because like Halo ring blew up, right, in game 1, like we destroyed it. I don't see how you can go back to it, but I don't know. So maybe it really was a new system, and that's kind of just, they just needed a device, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, throw the flood in there, see what happens, right? And it's pretty good, right? Although I will say that they're not nearly as fun to play against as they were in Halo 1. I kind of have to see how that goes. And more importantly, what happens now that we have this different perspective, right? Because presumably we're going to be playing as both the Chief and the Arbiter for the remainder of the game. And kind of flipping back and forth. I'm just wondering when those two things will converge, because I'm pretty sure that they do. I know that the Master Chief and the Arbiter meet at some point. I don't know if that's supposed to be here, if that's supposed to be in the next games, or what exactly it is. But this has got to converge at some point. I'm curious to see now that we have these different factions of the, like, there's two different versions of the Covenant, and you have the Flood, and you have the Humans and Master Chief, and you have the Monitor and the Sentinels. Like, there's just so much more happening, and I really enjoy it, actually. I like this sense of scale that Halo 2 introduces. Even with just kind of its characters and its enemies and stuff like that. So that's all really interesting. That's where I'm going to leave it, though, guys. Another pretty good part, so hope you stick around. Join me in the next one. Thanks for watching.